Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be part one of a series of videos I'm going to be making on how I set up this vivarium in a naturalistic bioactive way. So to start off, we're going to be making the background and we're going to be using expanding foam to do this. First step is to get all your materials together and plan out exactly what the look of the background is going to be. Make sure the surface you're working on is clean from any debris or dust, and wear some gloves and off you go. This was my first time using expanding foam and I learned a lot. One of the things I learned is that you really don't need to use that much because it does, as the title says, expand, and you will end up carving off a lot of it. I would also probably put in another flower pot if I was to do this build again. And once you have it all applied, you will leave it to cure for about 24 hours. And then onto carving, and as you can see I had a choice of different blades, and you will need different ones because the sharper the better, and also the bigger the better. I learned that the hard way. As you could see, mine are all pretty small. I would, if I was using expanding foam again, I would use a bigger blade. And as you can see, it did expand a lot. And it was my first time carving expanding foam, and I have to say I found it at times annoying and at other times it was quite relaxing. And as you can see, this is where a bigger blade would come in handy to just take all of that off. And you want to take off all this shiny pieces. I think the silicone doesn't quite stick to the shiny pieces. And as you can see, the smaller blade actually came in handy when trying to get into all the little nooks and crannies. And you can just carve it out however you want your background to look. It took me a long time to do this, and the next time I wouldn't be as particular, because when you have your silicone on and all your cocoa fiber and all that, it actually gives it a naturalistic look, so you don't have to worry too much about the foam looking natural, if that makes sense. And once you have that all done, you want to use a silicone, and it needs to be the aquarium safe silicone. A paintbrush would come in handy. I'm using some orchard bark and some cocoa fiber. And I didn't film it because it's quite messy, but once you have it all on, you want to pat it down so that it sticks in really well. And again, I left this for about 24 hours. And the next day, you just kind of shake it off and all the loose bits come off. But you will be left with silicone on the sides, and it's really easy to take this off with a blade. And that's it, job done. And I must say I really liked how it turned out. I would definitely use expanding foam again. I just can't wait to plant it and add some animals. And those videos will be coming up shortly, so please stay tuned. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!